Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on.
It's that defensive presence. Guys think twice before challenging him.
They've got Towns. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Count that one. Cunningham's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Cuts in the tray.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And Brunson comes to help. Here's Duren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Harris finds Cunningham. Back to Harris. Harris draws the double. Robinson passes to Harris. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. The Knicks pull it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Brunson. And got it! Another basket.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Puts up a deep three. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Back to Cunningham, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brunson kicks to Towns, shoots over Duren, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Harris outside. Takes a step back. Here's Cunningham, and it's good. 2 points. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Anunoby. Good on the three-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Anunoby against Thompson. Back to Robinson. Misses the three.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Brunson goes in, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Robinson. And Brunson comes to help. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Cunningham. Out to Thompson. And here is Robinson. Baseline jumper. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Knicks have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson outside. Back to Hart. Lets it go with a three. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead, opening up And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and
they do it. They'll move on to round 2. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, that'll do it for now.
Take a look at the Knicks. They need to be prepared for anything in this win-or-go-home game.
Both teams survived the first round. They'll have to be at their best in these winner-take-all matchups.
Now, New York starting 5. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Knicks now. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 5 points.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Hart. Tatum passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. A deep 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And stolen by Brunson. Nice look on this one. And it's New York scoring again.
And taking a look, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Brunson's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Boston, no good that time either. New York with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Fires the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. White, the pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 18.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knocked away. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here comes New York. Launches a 3. And again, Jalen Brunson for 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
New York leading by 21. And again, New York with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Boston ends up going with a new group. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Sohan comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Pritchard. Here's Garza. Back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, swiped away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Back to Pritchard. Off the drought. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pritchard surviving the D. To the left side wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Walsh. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Brunson. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Brunson's got 32 points in the game. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. New York out in front, opening up a huge gap. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. All right, guys. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brunson with the block. Fast break. Here comes New York. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Now Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The kick to Tatum. Clock at 6. Pulls it. And that one hits the back iron.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brunson against Pritchard. The teardrop. Towns with a rebound. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Brown. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by Boston.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Brown. Pritchard against Brunson. Pritchard, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Brunson outside. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Will it go? Queta gets the bucket.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Towns finds Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Pritchard. Back to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Well, the Celtics shooting just 21% from the floor. So on the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Shoots. Hart finds Brunson. Outside Anunoby. From deep three-point land. And the Knicks, another three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
They double-team Brown. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Brunson. Goes up on the wing, and it's New York scoring again.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
Boston on offense. Tatum draws the double. Hauser outside. To the inside. Here's White. Brunson with the block. Fast break. Here comes New York. Ahead. He goes up. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Right side White. Going inside. Looking to end the run. Second chance shot. The Knicks with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now here's Brunson, defended by Hauser. Anunoby for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And New York has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Brunson. Oh, connects again.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. Knocks it loose, and he recovers it. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to White. Hauser outside. To win the cold spell. Tries again. Brunson with the block.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Brunson a screen on Brown. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Brunson with the block.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Hart takes a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
White, the pass to Tatum. Back to White. From deep. White missing again.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Outside Hart. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Knicks running away with this one. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And the New York Knicks will move on. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
That'll do it for this broadcast.
Take a look at the Knicks. I think it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Tyrese Haliburton is out there with Shepard. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Here's Haliburton. And it's blocked by Brunson. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Haliburton. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Haliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
On deep, Brunson connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Haliburton against Brunson. Now, here's Haliburton. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. That one doesn't go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Shepard out there with Haliburton. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
Siakam against Hart. Zubac, a screen on Hart. High post, Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Towns is...
Oh, yes, sir. Come on. Bring it. Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. 26 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Brunson. Takes a three. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue.
Will it go? And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is... All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball.
You can see that game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were coach.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this. Thanks for joining us. Now let's
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. .11 game. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Clock at 4. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Unable to get that one.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Back to Halliburton. Now, here's Nesmith. Brunson covering. Siakam for three. Tries it from 19, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony.
And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
You look at the Grizzlies. This is for all the marbles here. One game, one chance at history.
And the hearts of these players must be in their throats. Nothing quite like a must-win game for the NBA Finals.
And here's Memphis' starting group. They've got Ja Morant, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Here's Morant after the basket by New York on the other end. Brunson with the block. In transition.
That is powerful.
Yes. And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Morant looking for an opening. Now here's Wells. Tight defense on him. Outside for Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Morant missing again.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's New York, closing out this quarter with a And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. 6 to shoot. Morant attacking. Brunson with the block. Pass to Hart. Puts it up from 12. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Brunson's got 9 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the basket by Aldama.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for finding shots for himself.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. The pull-up. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made. How does that... Looking at this series... Thanks as always for watching.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Coward in at shooting guard. Here's Morant. Pass to Coward. Right side Morant. Shoots from the block. Brunson with the block. Knicks leading by 12. And stolen by Clark. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks, up by 15. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
They've done it. The New York Knicks are the new NBA champions. Tremendous. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Send him packing.
Mouse in the house. Take that.
Somebody got locked up. That's a splash.
2-0. I got him.
Too easy.
1-2.
Check out the handles.
Who's watching here?
What is this? A dribble drill?
Swing out. Come get it. Lights out.
Yo, that was a heat check. And guess what? He's still too hot to handle. Sheesh. Cookies. This makes the whole game easier. We're seeing that now.
2-6. Watch it.
Now you don't want that. Give it to me. Automatic bucket. Play the right way. Get everyone involved. This guy's dribbling more than a toddler.
By yourself. I got baseline. That's all you.
Wait for it. The crowd is looking for some buckets.
Give him that. I got him. Give him that. I got him.
Mismatch.
Get to him. Come on, y'all, move around. Hey, yo, right here. Hey, yo, right here. Oh, that's all you.
Yellow and blue. Keep doing this. Now's the time to get cooking.
Oh!
You gotta come stronger than that. Hey, where you going? That's over the line. Come back. Hey, I guess assists really aren't your thing, huh? Oh, where's your handle? at the rim. Those handles are serious. We get it. You can dribble.
I see him. You got him.
No rebound necessary. He's out there to do one thing. Put points on the board. He misses. Here we go. He said no. I'm a sucker for a good comeback. Let's see if we can get one. Good. R16. A couple more buckets, and we can all go home.
I see him.
That's going in. Hey, bro, they can't hold you. Yo, what's the rush? You really trying to send this team home this early? Oh, with the cross.
There you go.
That's wet. Time for the underdog to go off.
I got ball.
Hey, that's out. Goes out of bounds. Can't get it.
Hey, who's mad?
To seal it.